Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. That's how you deal with thugs. And that's exactly how Donald Trump dealt with Zelenskyy. He showed him who's boss, and Zelensky, after a little bit of too much cocaine, when he came out of the really high ground where he thought he was, he realized that he'd fucked. So what did he do? Well, I'm going to show you what Zelensky does for Trump, for United States of America now, and for all of us, for the humanity. Now it's switched. 2 days ago he was, and now he's all, you know what I mean. That's the first one. We're gonna have the resources of whatever is left from Ukraine given by Zelenskyy, by the Ukrainian Zelenskyy. That's the first topic. How did we get there? Trump received a letter from Mr. Zelenskyy sucking his lollipop. Then we find out that who convinced Zelensky to write the letter to Trump. And then finally, I'm going to show you Trump doesn't trust Zelensky at all and stops sharing information with Ukraine. So Ukraine is really fucked. Not only he froze the aid, military aid now, no information, intelligence at all. That means let's have Starmer send his intelligence. Oy vey. Or maybe, I don't know, they're a baboon in Germany or in France. They're done. So that's why Zelensky immediately texted Mr. Trump, excuse me, you're a very strong leader. I am after you and I agree to bring peace in the world. Now you are forced to shut the hell up and do what Trump wants to do. And then we're going to talk about 5 points of Donald Trump's speech from yesterday. Remember, he showed up in front of the House and and then in Congress, and we had half of these guys and the other ones and a baboon left. He was kicked out. Why? Because these guys don't respect the choice of the people. Remember, they like democracy only when they win. When they lose, they leave, they don't participate, they hackle and so on. Well, that's disrespectful to the people who voted for the elected representative, which is their president legally. All right, let's start with the beginning, which I'm going to show you how we got to Mr. Zelenskyy's offering the olive branch. So the media now switches the whole thing, makes Zelensky as being really the savior, the Moses of our times, which, if you look into what Moses did, it's not very nice, to say the least. Here it is, DPA International. Zelensky offers olive branch to Russia and Trump in bid to end war. See, this guy with the other guy right here, two boys, you know what I mean? Two Steins right here. So this guy, he offers olive branch to Russia and Trump in bid to end. So he is the one who says, you know what? I give up, man. And for the good of humanity and everybody else, you should remember and build statues for me. I did it my way. All right, that's Zelensky. No, it's not like that. You were smacked around in the Oval Office, and then you thought you got big balls, but you got some cling, ling, 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 ling rolling down the little parquet over there, the, how do you call it, the hardwood floor. And then he made you. And then he said, The people behind you said, you gotta do it, Zelenskyy, no more. So he came and says, okay, shalom, everybody, let's do it. No more chutzpah anymore. But how did we get to have him offers the olive branch? This is the way, my friends. This is the way. Vance says US working on Ukraine plan with the Russians after Trump cut defense aid to Kiev. So this is on the 3rd. He decided on the 4th that he offers olive branch. So no, baby doll, it was not like that. It was through strength, threats, and blackmail. That's the way it works, my friends. So it worked for all those baboons out there being upset. I would like them to do not benefit of anything that our great president brings to our country through threats and blackmail. All right? So, like in your household, and let's say your mom is a thief, and then you're a child and you like milk and you don't like, mommy is a thief, where is my milk? And mommy brings milk, but the milk comes from being stolen from another family. I'm not going to drink the milk mama stole from the family. I think it's going to be like, blah, 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 give it to me. So I want those Americans not to buy anything that is cheaper. They should go and pay. Okay, how much is the gas price right now? For the car, let's say, is $3.40. All right, I'm going to pay $5 in the name of Zelensky and freedom. I want you to do that. No, you won't. No, you won't. So here you have. That's how it happened. He said, I'm going to work with the Russians. We ignore Kiev. The problem is with this, with the Kiev agreeing to participate, is they are dragged into the conversation. Remember, it was Russia and the United States of America, the real dogs in all this. And these guys are the same with the Europeans. We want to be in. We want to be in. This guy, shut up. Go on, man. Don't clean your room. And then we talk. Now, they dragged Kiev, and Zelensky think that he's going to worm himself in the conversation. I don't think so. He might. Putin said he's okay with Zelensky participating, but his signature will be on the toilet paper. That's where his signature could be, is invalid. I don't think Putin is going to be so upset about it. But hey, let's go and see what happened. Donald Trump claimed yesterday during the speech, I received a letter from Zelenskyy about Ukraine's readiness for talks. All right, this is in front of the Congress. Yesterday, I watched the speech, and let's go. United States President Donald Trump has stated during a speech in Congress that he has received a letter from Zelensky stating that Ukraine was ready to, and I'm quoting, come to the negotiating table. He's not coming to the negotiating table. He's dragged over there like a batch that he is. As soon as possible, that means yesterday, to bring lasting peace closer. So you see, they try to play like they have any authority and power and control. Like, how do you call those? Narcissistic people. Okay, I'm coming to play with you. I don't want to play with you now. Oh, now I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to play football with you. Fuck off, stay outside. We don't care. Go and jerk off on your own. You don't have to join us jerking off here. But no, no, he was made to show up. But in the name of the game and unity, I'm coming over. We don't need you. We're going to take what you got. Why? That's the way world works. And he's also ready to sign the minerals agreement. All right, let's see what's going on here. Do you want to keep fighting for another 5 years? Trump asks. He also mentioned that he received an important letter from Zelenskyy. Trump said the letter stated, my team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong, of course, leadership to get a peace that lasts. You got it? We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. That means I'm ready, my pants are down, I'm bent over, I even washed and ready for you. It's important. Even wash, okay? So this is what's going on. He says Trump added that he was grateful for the letter, adding after he ravaged Zelensky's, you know what? Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Good, Trump. Don't fight for that Nobel Peace Prize because Obama got it without doing squat. So that means 0. And Elie Wiesel got it for his Knights booklet, or a little Fitzwika booklet. So I said, okay, for literature, remember? Why? You know. All right, let's see what else. This is according to Ukrinform. Zelensky, we are ready to work fast to end the war. No, you are not ready. They are ready and they tell you what to do. You see how they interpret it like here? He offers olive branch. No, it was snatched from your ass by Trump. That's how you didn't offer shit. We are ready. No, you're not ready. They made you ready. They washed you. Trump says Zelensky wants peace, ready to accept mineral deal after White House blow up. There you go. That's how you deal with people with no aces, with nothing in their little sleeves. 0, as Trump said. You have no cards, You have no cards, God damn it. And the other guy was like, how do you say, what are you talking about in Yiddish? Zakalona. Oh, Zakalona. Zakalona. And Trump, you have no cards. Zakalona. That's Stokazalish, what they are talking about. Zakalona. All right, that's in Yiddish, just so you know. I'm fluent. Why? All right, let's see what's going on here. Russia Today. Let's see how the Russians saw it. Zelensky offers to sign US deal and skips apology. There you go. Next one. Zelenskyy and Ukraine ready for peace talks, open to working with Trump. So they are ready for peace talks. He made you ready. You see how these guys are making it? Like, this guy is someone who really had anything to do. He showed his little bluff in the White House and he was kicked in his little balls. Next one. Ukraine ready to sign a mineral agreement with US anytime in any format. Zelensky's time. What does it mean? Remember when I told you about the panties down or pulled to the side, washed and bent over, ready? That's exactly in any format. How do you want me? But hey, he's ready. He made ready. Like, that's how he did. All right, next. Ukraine and US, as according to Ukrainska Pravda, set to sign minerals deal on Tuesday. That is Tuesday, Reuters says, and Tuesday right there. But no, it didn't happen. I read a little article with the Treasury Secretary, the one Bizet. Okay, so Mr. Bizet, I'll call him from now on. Maurice Bizet, is that what his name is? The composer, the Spanish composer. What is it? Spanish, I think. Maurice Bizet. Anyway, so he said that no, there's no way we sign anything on Tuesday, which is today. Maybe when we feel like, but we got the assurances from the olive branch snatcher. And we have the other little pig here, which is Z-stein. So we have Yermakstein. We got where do we have Yermakstein? Do we have them somewhere? I saw him earlier. Not this one. This is Zelenskyy. And let's see where Yermakstein. Did I miss him? Where are you, baby dowel? Ah, there you go. So, Yermakstein, Zelenskyy, and where is the Z-stein? Right here. They're all in charge of the Ukrainian nation. Strange. Kiev ready to sign mineral agreements with US Prime Minister. He's the Prime Minister. The other one is the President, and the other one is the Chief of the Presidential Office, Yermakstein. This is who supposedly persuaded Starmer. Ukrainska Pravda said, I don't believe that squat. The Telegraph, Starmer persuaded Zelenskyy to extend olive branch to Trump. These guys, man, these guys are losers. They have no power. If you put Trump here, these guys are just going to go like sparrows. They're over here. No, he convinced him to go back in the name of humanity. Shut your pie hole. No, it was not that. These guys pretend they want to be included. They are very much hurt that the discussion occurs between adults in a different room, and they are outside with their little hats, all right, little balls in their little fingers, click, 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 or how you click, 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 listening to the guys over there. We want to be in. We want to be in. No, you are not. You had 3 years, and you were listening to the other Biden for 3 years, and now Trump says, "Say, move over, Red Rover," and you're like, how about me? Hey, stay where you belong, in your place. All right, they didn't do that, but let me show you how much trust the United States of America puts on Zelenskyy. Why? With these kind of people, you have to really do it. You don't just talk. The words are flying. Remember that Latin expression? The words are flying. So no, don't give me words. Words are flying like in 1991 when you said no expansion of NATO eastward 1 inch. We're just gone. So what America does? Right here. United States bans intelligence sharing with Ukraine after they stopped transferring military aid. Arming Ukraine. Say, okay, well, all right, we'll ban intelligence sharing. So that means you stay in a room and it's light. Someone click. Whoa, what the is going on? Hey, turn on the light. Sign the deal. Where? Oh, in the middle of the dark, in the night. So yeah, that's how they trust their allies. No, man, we're gonna continue with what we said, because what you did at the White House, you're gonna feel the pain. Unfortunately, it's the Ukrainians that get insulted not Zelensky-stein, Yermak-stein, or Michal-stein. They have thick skin, like pig skin. I don't care. So next one, let's talk about a few takes from Trump's speech in Congress yesterday. Here it is. Whoop, not me, them. Reclaiming the Panama Canal, the end of wokeism, flag on Mars. I will talk about this flag on Mars. I think it's imbecilic. We don't know what's going on our planet, but we look to going to Mars. Go to the moon first. Why don't you go to the moon, homie? You can't, mother. Yes, you can't. So don't give me the 1969 and 70, 71. We've been over there, nothing to see there. Okay, so they want to go to Mars. All right, let's get you plant over there a flag. All right. Oh, okay. Next. Oh, we're gonna build over there stations. We're gonna move over there. You're not gonna move squat, man. You have to leave the planet first. I suspect at least, let's say, I don't even know how much I should say. 100,000 kilometers. Go there. That's it. I want to see you do that first, and then you say go to the Mars. You've been to the moon, huh? All right. So let's see the keynotes here. What's going on? The U.S. president boasted that he's making strides of his agenda weeks into second term. So here they are. This is according to the Russians, champions and hecklers. Yeah, these guys. Well, all right, good, you can do this, freedom of speech, no problem with that. The problem is we, in our civilization, we have rules, and the rules are enforced, and he was kicked out. Get the fuck out. All right. Next one, time to end senseless Ukraine war. Indeed, he did that, proclaiming the Panama Canal, getting Greenland one way or another. So he's got fixated on that one, right? Trump reaffirmed his foreign policy ambitions, particularly regarding Panama and Denmark. He declared that his administration is reclaiming the Panama Canal for the sake of U.S. national security, seemingly referencing recent reports that U.S. investment firm BlackRock will be purchasing the port infrastructure from its current Chinese owner. You got that? All right, so we know who's our daddy here. The Panama Canal was built by Americans for Americans, not for others. Well, the how do you call it? The Autobahn in Germany was built by Adolf and not for others. And you got it, guys copied it with your little, what's his name? Truman. Not Truman, I'm sorry. The guy with military industrial complex. How is his name? The general in the Second World, not Truman, man. What's his name? Eisenhower, man. Eisenhower. He copied it and he made the interstate system in the United States of America in the 50s. Good for him, but he took it from the evil ones. No, I think that was a patented by the German engineers under... All right, let's move on. And by the way, should the French take their Statue of Liberty because they built it for you? I mean, just... but anyway, whatever. Do I think that the U.S. should take the Panama Canal? In the real world, yes, they should take everything. We should own everything. Just kidding. But in the world, these guys are portraying to us like, hey, we're all good, we're all nice. Well, no, it's I mean, if you have laws over there, they have a treaty, I think, where it says that it shouldn't be owned by anybody, and blah blah blah. And it's a ripoff. Yeah, the Americans will go and get it. All right, next one. We didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back. Trump. Okay, and it says here about he further expressed support for the right of the people of Greenland to determine their future. Really? How about the ones in Crimea? How about the guys in Donbass? No, those guys cannot, but only the guys in Greenland or the guys in Kosovo. And remember, in Kosovo, when those guys declared independence, they declared it in their little parliament. Not the people. The parliament said, we're independent now. Okay, well, but the Russians in Crimea and Donbass did it differently. Oh, guys, go and vote. See, I know, I understand. The Russians were with the snipers. Are you gonna say yes or no? Yes. Okay, you can go. Are you gonna say yes or no? No. That's exactly how it happened, they say. All right, next one. But in Denmark, the people, man, the will of the people, suggesting that he could break away from Denmark and join the US. Trump and Washington needs the island and will secure it one way or another, despite Copenhagen's rejection of Trump's previous offer to purchase the land. We're going to purchase the land as we purchased half of Mexico. in the beautiful, splendid American-Mexican War, or Mexican-American War. Remember? It was a little scuffle with in the independence of, how do you call it, Texas. The same as Kosovo, the same as, not Kosovo, the same as, if you remember that guy's, that evil guy, the most evil guy, Adolf, obviously, when he said the Sudetenland in Czechoslovakia, the ethnic Germans over there are hurt by the Czechoslovaks, and we need to go and protect them and so on. Remember when it happened? They learned from the Americans. They learned from Americans and Texas. I remember our ethnic Americans, whatever colonists that we sent over there and you accepted in Texas, they are attacked by the Catholics over there in the being Protestant, by the Mexicans. So we have to intervene and protect them. So that's how Texas got its independence. So the Germans, I mean, Adolf learned from Polk. Was it Polk in that time? President Polk? I know he was with the Mexican War, I think, when they created the problems on the Rio Grande. American blood spilled on our land on the Rio Grande. Well, it was disputed. Let's start with that one. And then we went halfway, went to Mexico City, got over there and said, now you're gonna pay. Oh, no, how? You're gonna sell us half of your country. No, what? Yes. That's the same thing we're gonna do with Denmark. Do you think Denmark is gonna do anything? Denmark is gonna be like this. We're not gonna sell it. We're gonna sell it. We're not gonna sell it. We sell it. That's how they're going to be. What do you think? They're going to say anything? I mean, please. Denmark was the country that allowed the NSA, the National Security Information and to penetrate the European communication. Denmark was the weasel. Hey, Nord Stream 1, Nord Stream 2 happened near Denmark. So Denmark is an owned country anyways, 50 whatever state already of the United States of America. So quiet. It's just a game for the baboons to think, oh my God, no, they don't want to, hard to catch. They're already caught and fucked. And anyway, illegal immigration crackdown. Good. He says that is the lowest ever. Excellent. Fantastic. Stay in line. Woke no longer. So he's done with the woke. I hope so, because those guys, he declared a nationwide end to, I'm quoting, the tyranny of so-called diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. Correct. That's exactly how you should refer to it. I lived through it working for beautiful people in Michigan, stating that our country will be woke no longer until they take over again. So again, he talked about, he called the Congress to criminalize sex changes on children, denouncing the notion that a child can be, and I'm quoting, trapped in the wrong body as a quote-unquote big lie, end quote. He said, all right, I agree with everything he said over here. Musk and the flag on Mars. And it says, we are going to lead humanity into space and plant the American flag on the planet Mars and even far beyond. Why don't you put it on the sun? I want them to put the flag on the sun. You're going to get to Mars the same way you went to the moon. But I'm telling you, you know why they will go again to Mars? They will go to Mars how they went to the moon? Because the Russians will say, we're going to keep quiet again. You give us this, I give you that. So you ask the Zelensky steins in Hollywood and the guys from FBI and whomever to make again those beautiful films with the wrong lights and shadows on the moon. All right, and you make it on Mars, the same guys and experts, and we're going to keep our mouth shut. But in the meantime, you're going to keep your mouth shut when we claim that we send whomever in space and comes back, okay, with Leica, boom, 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 and then I was about to say Kaganovich, Gagarin, and all those guys. Okay, you're going to keep your mouth shut, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. So it seems like they're going to agree to lie together. You lie about my achievement and you keep your mouth shut, you look somewhere else. We're going to keep our mouth shut about yours. Example, the moon landing. Obviously, I have not big doubts about that. I mean, the laws apply over there. So if you say the laws are like this over there and you have 8 times the gravity, then please, my friends, yes. And the lights, and there's no atmosphere over there, and the light reflects out of the shield, and the shield are up, the visors are up, and it's like, please. First, you leave and go through the Van Allen radiation belts. When you go, you're able as a human being to go through the Van Allen radiation belt, you're good to go, man. That's good, and everything is live, man. And the first try, the first success. I went to Cape Canaveral, Kennedy Station in Florida a while ago. And over there you have a capsule. Supposedly that went to the wherever. Now I saw everything on that capsule but nails. Boom, boom, boom. Everything. I was like, so this, they tell us it went into space. This right here. I mean, please go and check the technology, our technology, the global technology in 1969. Look at the Cadillac. The Cadillac was the best car in the world. Let's put, or look at Bentleys, whatever you want, Rolls Royces, and look at technology then. Do you think that with that technology we did that? If you think so, okay, no problem. Freedom of speech and expression. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.